hope I broke your eardrums with that scream. But hi! I was making really cute noises actually. I was making like really cute sounds. Oh no. You guys couldn't hear that. Oh no. Hello, おはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは。白鹿です。Hello, good afternoon everyone. You're here. Do you have an example? Nope. It was a Konnichiwa desu. Hello. So before we get started, it's about this. There is merches on sale. We have these Academy merches. There's Chibi Pen, Polaroid sticker sheet, desk mat, notebook, member pad, student ID badge, ID holder, lanyard, and voice pack out on sale. It's available until May 12th PDT. No, not May 12th, May 11th PDT. Sorry, 12 is the GST. May 11th PDT. And for the Origins voice pack, it apparently will be up on store until, I don't know, longer than May 11th. And you can go find the link in the description below or the pinned chat. Don't forget to buy. フェイズアカデミーのグッズが出ております。チビキャラが載ったペン、チキフシールシート、デスクマット、ノートブック、メモ帳、学生証、ID ホルダー、ストラップ、そしてボイスパックが出ております。ボイスパック以外の、商品がですね、事前予約となっておりまして、販売期間が日本時間5月12日までとなっております。1期生のボイスパックのみ5月12日よりも長く販売されるそうです。よろしくお願いします。ストアへのですね、リンクは、公式ストアへのリンクは、固定コメントもしくは概要欄から飛ぶことができます。I did my job. Sakura, are you proud of me? I did my job. And yeah, first off, I'll be doing Japanese lesson. At the end, I'd like to ask you guys a question. If I phrase it out like that, it sounds serious. It's not. I'm gonna do the question here and also at the end, so please think of it. And let me know at the end of the stream. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys again at the end of the stream, so please let me know. 今ね、今からちょっとお聞きしたいことがあるんですけど、今聞いてあと配信の終わりにも聞くので、その間ちょっと考えていただけたらなと思います。配信の終わりの時にもう一回聞いた時に答えを教えていただければ幸いです。So the question is, remember I did like Marvel Rivals last week or this week or like last Thursday? It was a TPS, third person shooting, and if you guys remember, if you watched that stream, it was on Twitch, I did mention about like, hey, I might do like more of these shootings again, and actually somehow playing Marvel Rivals made me want to play Apex or like some kind of like first person shooting. Marvel Rivals was fun, but since I'm not used to the third person shooting, I found myself enjoying first person better. Plus, you know, first person shootings, it's popular too as a content. I've tried to find something else and I couldn't find it. So anyways, so my question is, if I'll happen to do some kind of like shooting games, would you like to see me play? Try playing. I suck at all of it. Don't worry, I'm not good at any of it. But would you like to see me play Apex, Overwatch, or Valorant? I think those three are like the top 3 shooting games, right? So that's the question, and I will ask again towards the end of the stream, so please let me know your answers right there, okay? それでね、ちょっと質問なんですけど、木曜日にマーベルライバルズっていうゲームを遊んだんですね。サードパーソンシューティングのやつなんですけど、それ遊んでた時になぜかめちゃくちゃファーストパーソンシューティングが遊びたくなったの。 博士か本当にシューティングゲーム苦手なんだけど、なんかねサードパーソン楽しかったんだけど、やっぱファーストパーソンの方がなんか一人称視点の方が慣れてるなと思って、一人称視点のなんかシューティングゲーム久々にめちゃめちゃ買いんだね久々にやりたいかもと思って、でもし博士かがやるとしたら、あてオーバーウォッチバロラントどれが見たいですかっていう質問を今お聞きしました。またね配信の後半の方でお聞きするので、その際に改めて答えていただければと思います。 So I'll ask again towards the end of the stream, so please let me know your answers and let's see what I'll be doing next week. We could try out like a new game or like a game that I haven't played yet every week. So anyways, today is Japanese lesson 13. Whoa, we're already at number 13 of the lesson. もう13クラス目ですよなんて言えばいいか分かんなかったってことで、today it's about... Oh wait, we have to do the greeting. そうだ、挨拶しなきゃ。起立、気をつけ、お願いします。 This is the greetings that you hear at the beginning of the class if you go to Japanese school. Until high school you'll hear this. 起立、気をつけ、お願いします。 Does this mean the final is coming? Ooh, we could try doing some finals. Not finals, so it's gonna be midterm. Not midterm. Whatever term. But yeah, anyways, the lesson today is about how to say letters in Japanese and how to write them. So yes, I'll be teaching you guys how to write them as well. I think I should be on the right bottom right instead. こっちにいた方がいいな。多分右下にいた方がいい博士か。So these are the two things I'll be learning today, and I'm gonna be teaching you guys kanji again, starting from the stream, because if I remember correctly, I did see a few of you guys telling me that you want to go back to the kanji and maybe get a chance to learn about it a little bit more. So that's the reason why I decided to focus on kanji. But if we completely focus on kanji, it might be a little bit boring for some people. So I mix it with letters. Because knowing how to say letters or being able to understand what the letter is very important. Because imagine when you go on like a Japan trip, Tokyo trip, and you turn on the TV or like you check the app or like, if you turn on the TV, right? There's Japanese like TV shows playing on, and some of the news might have like broadcasts, and they might tell you like the weather, the forecast, right? It might be like the weather forecast, and oh, Tokyo is ame. Then you're gonna be like, what's ame? You can tell by, of course, the art on it, the picture, the symbol on it. But I thought it might be helpful if you could get what it means. And also on some trains, if you ride on some trains, even the train sometimes announces the weather outside. So that's the reason why I thought like it might be helpful, and I decided to go with this. Apollo Pearl-san, thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for a membership gift! ありがとう! I like watching Tenki on TV to learn my weather. お天気のお姉さんね、いますね。That's very skippy though. Oh. How if I was a お天気のお姉さん? Me being like the reporter of the forecast. I would like to do that actually. More like, thank you, Oba-san. Shut up! I'm not Oba-san! I'm young! Like, actually young! I was born in 2019! Hey, you calling me old? How old are you then? How old are you then? call me hack. Don't call me Oba-chan. I'm young. Not like you guys. Not like you guys. I'm young. I was born in 2019. I'm too young that wherever I go and if I try to like order drinks, I get they check my age. I'm that young. Or at least I look so. They give you a senior discount. No, they're not trying to give me a senior discount. To confirm your senior discount. I am young. I was born in 2019, but I'm 18 forever, okay? No, let's make it 19. I'm 19 forever. I was born in 2019, so I'm 19 forever. And also 5 years old sometimes, but I'm 19 forever. What about being 5? I can jump ages. I can go 5 years old or 19 years old. What about an RP stream of acting like a 5 years old? It's gonna be parenting time for you guys. Or 2 years old! You know the 2 is the best. They say no to everything. Role playing as a 2 years old. I'm like, no! No! And I'd be like, snack! Eat snack! And you guys are like, oh, so you want snack? Okay, here's some snack. And I'm like, no! Not this one! No! Or you say mine all the time. Yeah, mine! I'm gonna take your figures and I'm gonna say mine! Oh, when they go through a Y phase. Why is I think a year later than that, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna be going like mine, mine, and no, no, mine. But I'm a 19 years old, 2 years old, so of course I'll go after your watch, your necklace, your pierce, your accessories, and all the jewels. I'm gonna call it mine, mine. No computer for you? No! No! Computer! Computer time! No! I don't wear any jewelry. It's okay. I can take something else. And then put it somewhere that you guys can't steal, like my cleavage. How about that? Or like if you look at other girls and then be like, no, no, and put in my cleavage. Your phone, so you can't take it out anymore. What? That's like the place that you can't reach, right? If I put anything in my cleavage, you can't take that out. What if you get a phone call? Why do you need to answer other girl's phone call? that's your mind, right? You have me, then what else is the problem? You don't need any other girls calling you. It's gonna be a yandere 2-year-old. Very chaotic. Nah, I need all my Oshimas here. Shut up, cheater! Anyways, going back, so today is about letters in Japanese and how to write them! So first, it's gonna be letters in Japanese. Michiru here? Hey, yeah. I know many people were going crazy. I'm really happy to see people supporting the new people, but you know I back read, right? Where are you guys? This is so off track from the lesson, but who cares? Whatever. You know I back read. You guys know I back read, right? You do? Of course I do! That's fine. I'm gonna make the basement more secure. The basement is gonna have triple lock now. Kind of 4K. Yeah, it was 4K. Please don't, I need some fresh air. We can have like a long tube to bring some air in. You will get air. Maybe not sunlight, but you get PC light. Desktop light. Not enough air? Well, if someone breathes, there's a new air produced. I think there's a collab ban, right? Whenever there's a new people. It's probably for a month or so, the collab ban. Do they have 1 year? Was it 1 year? I thought it was 1 month. I don't know. I was the OG. There was no collab ban for me. I was the OG. I didn't have any collab ban, so I have no idea. But I think it was a month. It's not a year. It's not a year. Definitely shorter than that. I think it was a month though. But yeah, I'm gonna make it like this so it's slightly easier for you guys to see. It's on. Are you supposed to know this about the collab ban? Yeah. It's usually announced beforehand, but I didn't hear anything for the new invaders, so I'm not sure even if it exists or not. But for whenever you get a new generation, it's always a month, so I'm just assuming it's a month. But I don't actually know. So, starting the lesson. Letters in JP. So what's this? Okay, by the way, today's lesson, it's gonna feel like preschool a little bit. Because I'm gonna be asking you guys what the weather is all the time. Yay! Should I be mommy Yori then? Should I be in the mommy mode? Sweetie pie, can you guess what this is? It's yellow, big, smiley face. So it's a weather that makes people happy, maybe. Sun, yeah, it's the sun. What do you call it when it's sunny outside? Oh, I already said that. Sunshine, yeah, you are my sunshine. But it's sunny, right? Sunny in Japanese is... Oh, yes, Hobosaki-san. You guys are my kid. Okay, I shouldn't call you guys with san. Yes, Hobosaki. That's correct. It is... Hare, 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 hare. We are your sunshine. Of course you are! You are my pumpkin and my sunshine, everyone. So, if there's a sunshine outside, if there's a sun, it's hare. Hare. That's how you say it in Japanese. Sunny is hare. In kanji, it will look like this. I will go over how to write it after we go through all the letters in Japanese, and then it's gonna switch to my pad screen, and over there I'll be showing you guys how to write it. So it's hare. The next one! Oh, there's lots of fluffy things in the sky. Could you guess what this is? If you see many fluffy things that's covering the sky, maybe? Cloud? Yes, it's cloud. Then how do you call when there's lots of clouds outside? You call it, it's cloudy. And cloudy, wait, which one's gonna come first? Okay, I'm right. So when it's cloudy in Japanese, we call it kumori, 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 kumori. And in kanji, we write it like this. And again, I will go over how to write the kanjis after we finish how to say the letters in Japanese. But this is kumori. Oh, I see you guys got it right so far. Good boy, good girl. I'm really proud of you all. I knew my sweetie pies could do so good. Next one. Oh no, the cloud is crying. The cloud is crying. We gotta say, don't cry, but when the cloud is crying, how do you say this in what do you call this? When the crowd is crying. Mori-san, thank you. ありがとうございます. Thank you for the super chat. Mori says, I have a question about the phrase Nihongo Josu. Can there be bad connotations associated with it, or is it always a positive remark? If you say that to a person who can speak Japanese, like an intermediate level or higher, it will be a little bit rude, of course, right? Or like if you say that to like native accidentally, that would be so rude. Of course. But if you just say that to a beginner level Japanese speaker, then I think it will mostly be taken as a positive way. So that's the reason why Pippa was happy, right? 日本語上手ですね。But if someone calls me 日本語上手, then that would be rude. Because I'm like, what? Did you just 日本語上手 me? Right? If the person didn't know that I speak Japanese, like if they came into like when I'm speaking English and told me like I switched to Japanese and they 日本語上手, it would kind of still make sense. But if they knew that I could somewhat speak Japanese and tell me 日本語上手, then they're just making fun of me and they're like, yeah, it sounds really rude. So yeah. Even if you see people calling me 日本語上手 in chat, maybe it's the time that they typed it out and I was speaking English. So, and like I just switched to Japanese and they were like, oh wow, you speak Japanese, you're so good at it. I did get that comment several times and I'm usually okay with that because it's usually the moment that I just switched language. So they don't know that I'm fluent Japanese, right? But if they've been like, if they heard of me speaking Japanese for a while and tell me 日本語上手, then I'll be like, oh, okay, so, well, thank you. But it's gonna be a little bit awkward, in my opinion. But yeah, there's actually a lot of people who don't know that I speak Japanese and vice versa. There's a lot of people who don't know I speak English. So I actually do get lots of comments like that. You're good at English, you're good at Japanese. And I don't really mind it anymore if you don't say that in real life to me. If someone, like, if I meet someone new and the person just, like, 日本語上手 me in real life, I would probably be like, what? But yeah, on internet, I don't really mind. Because, I know that it just might be the moment that I switched to Japanese, so you didn't know that I speak Japanese, right? You have the good English too? Yeah, I do. Especially when I'm streaming, I get it a lot. I still see people who comes in like, oh, hey, I didn't know you speak English. And I'm like, I do, hi. I don't mind it at all. I'm like, I'm more happy to see new people. So I'm like, yatta, but... Have you ever used it on others? 日本語上手, 英語上手, yes, I've used both before. Yeah, I've used both. To others. When I met someone who's learning Japanese in the Maple country, I've said that before. And when I meet someone that's learning English, I of course say that phrase, 英語上手ですね。英語上手ですね。お上手ですね。But most of the time, I don't know. This is really a culture thing. So, if you go to Japan and someone tells you 日本語上手, yes, there's a chance that your Japanese is actually really good. There's also another chance that they just say it. just try to use like say something in Japanese, one phrase in Japanese, and then they will give you the 日本語上手. Just be polite, right? Yes. Most of the compliments that Japanese people give out, they're just trying to be polite. So, this is such like a huge culture difference, I feel like, compared to North America and Japan. We call it tatemae a lot, but it's just, they're trying to be polite. So, they say things that they don't actually feel. A lot of times they do. They do. They try to hide a honne because the honne might be rude, right? So they try not to say it. That's like how the culture is. So some people don't like that culture because it's kind of hard to understand what they're actually thinking and how they're actually feeling. Because it's wrapped by lots of like different words and phrases and sentences, so you have to like discover what they actually mean. You have to uncover that by yourself, and it requires lots of like reading the room skills. So if you're not good at that, many people struggles. I'm not good at that. That's the reason why I don't have many friends. Hello. Yeah, even in North America, we do have that culture, but compared to Japan, it's really just it's really minimum what we do. We don't, of course, say anything rude, straight out to people, right? But we try to tell our feelings still, and that's not really how it works there, unless you guys are like really close friends. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Poor friend was here, yeah. I only have you guys, my family and you guys. Don't leave me alone, okay? Oh, there is a surveillance camera at the entrance of the basement, so... Could you even leave me alone? Can you even leave me alone? Only having chat is worse, I'm sorry. I'm happy. I'm happy having my fellow viewers. I'm proud of them. I'm happy. Really. At the end of the day, I back read, look at the comments and the Twitters and all of it, and that's what makes me happy. But true, you guys are not real. You guys are all AI, so. Are you happy with the teeters in her? That's a funny question, you know. I think the answer is obvious, but so sad having to back read cheating. Says a person who's a normie fan. Anyway, how's the weather? Yeah, how's the weather? Tonka, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the super chat. You're very supportive. Oh, thank you. No, you guys are. You guys are supporting me so much. Thank you. So, this is a rainy weather, right? It's raining. When it's raining, we call it ame. 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 I think it's ame, actually, for the pronunciation. And we write it like this. This is one of the simple kanjis of the weathers. So, this will be in the homework, by the way. You guys will practice this. Don't worry, it's nothing difficult. It really isn't. 雨模様でございますね。Oh, ame kanji looks like rain, right? This is the raindrop. I'm guessing. So これが雨っていう感じでございます。Why the Japanese stream don't allow pause? All my stream doesn't allow pausing. We're recommended to set it like that. In case we yap. In case there's yab happening. Just to be safe. But you can always, there's always the archive. Next one. Oh, this is koro 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 koro. Tokan. It's the Bidi. It's Clara. This is Clara being born. This is Clara, babies. What is this? What is this weather when it's koro 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 tokan? Oh no, lightning. Yeah, if you say lightning, then that will make me. That'll make me go, you know. I would have some thoughts in my mind. Oopsies. Anyways, yes, this is thunderstorm. Yeah, lightning, thunder. We call it kaminari in Japanese. That's the reason why Clara's name, it's Kaminari Clara, even though the kanji is different though. Right? She sings, so that's the reason why there's a kanji for uta, which means song or sing, and her surname Kaminari. But that's not how we write Kaminari if we were talking about the weather. We write it as this, Kaminari. So there's something familiar on the top, right? We've seen this before. Yeah, this is the kanji of ame, and there's another kanji at the bottom. And combining these two will be kaminari. Kaminari でございます。この一時でね。Next one. So kaminari, when lightning hits the ground, you can call it rakurai. So if you notice the kaminari, we read this kanji as kaminari, but in this one we read it as rai. Yes, this kanji you can also read as rai. It's rai or kaminari. Oh yeah, raichu. From the Pokemon, raichu comes from this one as well. It's rai. So they're talking about the thunderbolt. And raku, this kanji means drop. Drop. So the lightning drops, right? From the sky to the ground. So we call it rakurai. And rakurai と言いますね。雷が落ちるの。Raiu will be the... Yes, if you combine this kaminari kanji and rain, you can read as raiu. And that will be thunderstorm. Next one. There is a sun, but there is also clouds. It's sunny, but there's also some clouds. That's one. And there's a few ways to call it, but this is like the most common way to call it. We'll say 晴れ時々曇り. 晴れ, we learned 晴れ already. It means sunny. 曇り means cloudy. 時々. 時々 is a new one. What is 時々? 時々 means sometimes here and there. So, what this means is that it's sunny, but sometimes cloudy. So partially cloudy, sometimes cloudy. Here and there will be cloudy. Then we call it 晴れ時々曇り. Most of the weathers are like this, right? And then in kanji, we write it like this. We already learned the 晴れ. We already have seen the 曇り. 時々 is this. This kanji itself, like this first toki kanji, means time. And this kanji means repeats. So it'll be 時々. We don't say 時々, it'll be 時々. So 晴れ時々曇り means it's sunny, but sometimes it'll be cloudy or like partially cloudy.コイスかどっかでコインしか見たと思って。If I know the word 時々 I can always use it. Sir, are you lost? 時々 Yeah, that works actually. So yes, this 時 means time. Next one. This is kind of hard to see. Sorry, the background color. But it's a cloud and there's some snowflakes. So this is... What is it? When snowflakes are coming out from the cloud, from the sky, there's like the white, beautiful snowflakes. What do you call that? Whoa, it's... You can see the snowflakes. Para, 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 para. This is when it's snowing, right? Snowing in Japanese, we say it's yuki, yuki. Snow is yuki. Even when it's snowing, we say it's yuki. Or actually, it's yuki ga futteru, but just calling it yuki is okay. Soto yuki da. If someone says like soto yuki da, it means outside is snowing right now, or there's snow outside. Yuki. And the kanji of this is this. So you can see the rain kanji on the top again. And there's like the katakana yo at the bottom. And this will be yuki. I'm thinking of character names in anime really uses now. Yes, this yuki is really a common name. Actually, even with this kanji, you'll see some people named it. Some people uses different kanjis, but there are people who use this exact kanji that means snow. And of course, most of the time they're born in winter. It will be odd if someone names Yuki for a child that was born in summer. Yuki でございますね。Yuki っていうのは普通にね、人名にも使われますね。くしかか、ありがとう。最近あんま可愛いって置いてなかったから嬉しい。ありがとう。最近なんて言われてたっけ？おばさんって言われてたから最近一番言われてたのそれかもしれん。ということで雪ですね。雪ちゃんいろいろいますよね。さすがに冬生まれなのかなと思ってるけど、夏生まれで雪ちゃんって子いるのかな。ちょっと気になる。珍しいですよね、夏生まれで雪ちゃんって子がいたら。どうしてだろうとすごく気になっちゃいそう雪です。 Next one, when it'sこういう天気の時。Yes, it's windy. A windy weather. So when it's windy, what you gotta do? You gotta be careful, right? But when it's windy, hold tight to your plushie, okay? Don't lose it when you go outside when it's windy. It easily gets blown away. So be careful, okay? Wind, we call it kaze. Kaze. Wind, we call it kaze. This is the kanji we use to write kaze. And you might have heard of kaze, like VTuber saying like, oh yeah, I was sick the other day. Yes, when you're sick, we also call it kaze. But the kanji is different. There's gonna be another kanji added after this kanji. But it's the same sound. kanji is slightly different. There's gonna be another something added onto it, but it's the same sound. Kaze. So from now on, if you hear me like kaze hita, that does not mean it's windy. It means I caught a cold. Kaze de gozaimasu. Next one. When it's when the weather is likeこういう天気の時強そう。そう、強い風ですね。So yeah, when the wind is strong, when it's so windy, we call it 強風。いい匂いはなんだ？口臭今多分生姜ののど飴の匂いしかしないですよ。まだいい匂いか強風と言います。So 強風 Fu is another way to read 風 So the kanji 風 you can read as 風 or 風 強 I'll show you the kanji. This is how to write 強風 This kanji was 風 right? But you also read it as 風 This kanji, the one on the left that comes first, means strong. So it's a strong wind, like助かるんかこれ前やった時なんだっけなんか F1 の車みたいって言われたlike that type of wind. It's 強風Don't carry a mic though. It's okay. I have a pop filter. So that was 強風 when the wind is strong. The type of wind we call it 強風. So when it's 強風, you don't really want to go out. Next one. When it's this weather, when there's like a colorful bridge in the sky. What do you call it? Rainbow weather. Yes, it's rainbow. It's rainbow, right? Do you guys like seeing a rainbow? This one happy rainbow. Yeah, it's a really happy one. This I know this is slightly odd or weird. I think it's weird. Where I grew up when I was a kid, rainbow was really common, but the strange thing is that the place I grew up, the colors that were told for the rainbow is slightly different from other places. I do not know why. I think it comes from the local myth or something, but how? I forgot what the colors I was taught, but I was surprised when I went out from that area when I first learned that the colors of the rainbow I thought was different. So yeah, I was taught that rainbow was 6 colors, I was a kid. It was white, red, yellow, purple, green, and blue. But this comes from the myth of that area. Or like sometimes it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, like just like this one. But actually it's not, right? Isn't it 7 colors for the rainbow? I think it is. So yeah, actually the color of the rainbow changes from where you are. If it's a myth or something, yeah, it's probably a myth, but yeah, it's interesting. When I first learned that outside of the area it's 7 colors, I was really shocked. And even if it's 6, the colors were different, so I was like, wait, what? But yeah, and like I grew up seeing rainbows, like lots of them. So like when you go on a highway in that area, you'll see like at least 1 rainbow when you're driving on the highway. Even if it's like a 30-minute highway ride, you will see a rainbow. It was like that common. Have you seen double rainbows? Yeah, I have. So for us, it was like a normal phenomenon to see. We thought it was just really normal, a common thing to see, but I learned it wasn't. So nowadays I get hyped when I see a rainbow because it's so pretty. But back then I was like, why are like people crazy about rainbows? It's just a rainbow out there. You can see that like once in 2-3 days. But I learned it's not. Yeah. Well, really, indigo and violet maybe as the same. So yeah, we didn't have indigo at all as part of the color. Yeah, rainbows are pretty. I used to believe that there was a leprechaun at the end of the, you know, the both ends of the rainbow, and the rainbow's coming out from their like lucky, what's it called, lucky pot. So I once tried to chase the rainbow, but I couldn't. I would give anything to find a pot of gold. Me too! I need a pot of gold! I really need it! I really would like to have the pot of gold, leprechaun sir! If you're a leprechaun watching this, please contact me! If you're a leprechaun, please contact me. Let's do a secret meetup. Just make a rainbow, I'll chase that to see you. Forget the gold, just get a pot of coffee. But coffees aren't shiny. I want something shiny and bright. Konishika desu. Yokoso. I want something that's shiny and bright and that worth a lot. That's really valuable. I need a pot of gold to get that new graphics card for my PC. I need a pot of gold to for my phone renewal, for my phone plan renewal, I'm planning to. I'm using leased phone right now, but if you guys know, yeah, like my phone for my VTubing is completely like bugging. It's so weird acting. I can use the VTube Studios, but if I try to like, even VTube Studio did crash once, but if I try to like open settings, it doesn't. It just automatically shut down for no reason. Like I can't open any other thing. So I'm trying to buy out the phone that's on lease and use that for streaming, and get like another phone for my personal, because the buyout is really cheap right now since it was on a lease for a few years. That's a plan. I need a bomb, girl! Leopard kid, please! Please, I'd like to see a rainbow! Like, for real, I'd like to go chase it. Was it Ireland? Were they in Ireland? Do I need to go to Ireland? That fake country? Angel Verse, thank you for the super chat. I'll pull over his oh, thank you so much! Thank you! Appreciate it a lot. Fake? Isn't it fake? What do they have, Ireland? Dublin? I know like a movie from Dublin, so. Everything expensive, phone, GPUs. Oh my freaking gosh, I literally read it as sex and I was like, what the F are you typing in chat? Probably it is expensive too nowadays, those services. Oh, the GPU! I didn't see the comments. I was like, GPU sex. Yeah, that probably went up in price too. I don't know, but yeah, it probably is. Let's go back to talking about the rainbows. Sex is really expensive to go for right now. How do you know? What did your regular go up the price? Tarzan, no. Oh my gosh. Sorry, bro. Inflation and all that. Yeah, inflation is hitting hard on everyone. Everyone. I think it's expensive in all world nowadays. Yeah. I also do believe that. It would make sense, right? Even if that also went up price, it would make absolute sense. So I do believe that it is affected by the inflation. Yeah. So rainbows. Talking about rainbows. We call that niji in Japanese. We call that niji. And the kanji we use to write that is this one, niji. So the funny thing about this one is that the kanji on the left side, if it's like one kanji and the kanji on the left, we call it bushu. Not always, but it's mostly the bushu if it's on the left. And this bushu, this kanji means mushi. You call it mushi, and it means insect. Which is like interesting, right? Maybe the old people saw this and thought it was some kind of like gigantic insect in the sky. Who knows? But this is the kanji for niji. Mushi is insect. Yes, mushi is insect. And yeah, like maybe it might look like the shape might look like a huge insect. Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's more pretty than insects though. Not all of it, there are really few pretty ones, but usually the pretty insects has poison, so you don't want to touch it. Gokiburi, I actually am okay with gokiburi. With cockroaches, I'm okay with cockroaches. Insects, stop it! Stop corrupting my chat! You guys have such a pink brain. Pink brain is a way to say if you're having a lewd thought in mind. Such a pink brain. It's how we say that in Japanese. Pink no miso, like ohana batake. Ohana batake is like pink. Pink. But yeah, cockroaches I'm actually fine. I can totally be okay with the cockroach jump scare in the chat. I don't like most of the insects. I'm sorry for the insect lovers out there. But my weak point will be spiders. If you see my debut stream, I think you'll know. But spiders and what else? Any kind that has poisons and silverfish. Centipedes? Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like it. The one that has like lots of legs. It's kind of like an eager for me. Except human centipede. I would like to see that. Silverfish is disgusting. Right? It's so disgusting. So silverfish is a common one in Canada and the Maple Leaf country. So they appear everywhere. And it's so annoying. Encephera? What's that? Never heard of it. It's like grasshopper, but worse. Wait, is it safe to search even? Wait. Oh no, guys, don't search it. It's not cute at all. Yeah, bush crickets are okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Probably better not. Silverfish poop off books. Luckily, my books are okay, cause it's in a plastic container. But yeah, there are silverfish. The only few insects I like, one of it is moth, cause I was told not to kill moths as a kid, growing up. Cause moth is when some of your like your friend or your lover or your family who passed away, someone who was close to you, was told that for the area that I grew up, we were told that when you see a moth, you should not kill them because it's them coming back to you, returning to you to say goodbye. So when I see a moth, I just like open the window and wait until it goes out, and I do nothing. Yeah, they're visiting you to say goodbye or to say hello. If they visit you several times, they're probably just like trying to hang out with you a little bit more. So yeah, I cannot kill moths. That's one of my weak points to another way. If you send me in like a room filled with moths, I will scream and panic, but I won't be able to kill it. So it'll just be like sitting in the corner, waiting until it ends. I'll feel so bad if I even accidentally kill a moth, probably. Butterflies are okay if I don't take a close look. Usually, like most of the butterflies are cute. I remember when I went to, what was that, like a science center or so, and there were like butterflies everywhere. And when I entered there was like, most of it are flying, right? So you can't really take a picture of it. But there were like 2 that was stopped on a rock. And I just like went close there and started to take a picture, and then they started to have sex. The time, like just the moment when I walked up to them, they started to have sex. So if I think if I look through my photos, my camera roll, I do believe that I have a picture of butterfly sex. They wanted to show off. Yeah, they wanted to show off that they have a lover and I was alone. The presence of did the presence of me like help them, like make them go more excited? Was I used for the ambience? Just to bring up the mood? Was I used? Ariel's put in the chair involuntarily. Yeah. I don't know. I laughed and took a picture, but after that I was like a tiny bit sad. The butterflies flexed in front of me. They showed me they have their lovers, and they could have like a really, I don't know if it was wonderful or not, but hopefully a good sex. And then I was there alone taking pictures of it. So yeah, going back to the weather story. What is this? When there is this one, it might be confusing, sorry I couldn't find a good image, but it's heavy rain. Yeah, this looks like Typhoon, but it's not. It's heavy rain when it's raining a lot. We call that 大雨. 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 You might hear 大雨注意報. 注意報 means warning. So if you hear 大雨注意報, it will mean heavy rain. Be aware. 洪水ですか？なんかね、大雨って調べてこの画像しかなかったんで、大雨っぽいのが。あとはなんか綺麗だった、雨があまりにも。大雨ですね、これが。大雨。And we write it like this. So this kanji was, oh no. This kanji was ame. This is o, or we read dai. This means big. So it's a big rain. 大雨. Next one. When there's only a little bit of rain. When it's like a, I don't know, if I hear shower, I think it's quite strong. Lighter than that. Drizzle. We call that light rain. Yeah, just like a light rain. We call that kosame. So 大雨 is the heavy rain. The light rain is kosame. The normal rain, the regular amount of rain is ame. Kosame と言います. We write it like this. So, if you notice, it was ame until now, right? Ame, 大雨. And now it's kosame? Right, it is kosame. This kanji, ame, you can read it as same. You can read it as same. And this kanji on the left, on the beginning, is ko, or you can read it as chisai, which means small. So it's small amount of rain. Ko, same, kosame. So yeah, it's ko space same, actually. Kosame でございます. That's the light rain. And next one, when there's thunders, goro 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 goro, dokan, and it's raining. Oh no. When it's like a stormy weather. We call that 嵐. 嵐と言います. And the kanji for 嵐 is actually quite cool. We write it like this. There's 風 But on top of that, there's mountain, the kanji that for mountain. Mountain wind, it will be arashi. And by the way, arashi is also my favorite idol forever. My favorite idol forever. There are men idols. They're all in their 40s, mid 40s. They're all married. Oh, except one, 2 members. But yeah, my Oshi is married. We're so happy for him. And they haven't. They're on hiatus right now. But they're forever my favorite idol. はい、嵐ですね。はい、こちらの百鹿はですね、嵐がもう本当にずっと好きです。譲れないよ、誰も邪魔できない。体中に風を集めて巻き起こせ。嵐、嵐、for a dream。大好きですね、嵐。So, when I mention about arashi, it's mostly about the idol and not about the weather. But the story is arashi. 博士が嵐って言った時は基本的に天気のことでもなく、もう本当に全然嵐さんの嵐のことを話してます。Next one! Oh, this is the one that I've been seeing in chat. So this one is the one that it's the hurricane, but you know it's hurricane, but if you go to like the Asia, it's typhoon. It's typhoon in Southeast Asia and other countries. North America, around North America, we call it hurricane. But yes, this one, it's similar to, it's really close to typhoon. Instead of the you just drop the it's typhoon. これは台風と言いますね。台風の by the way, the center part, we call it 台風の目。台風の目 because it's like an eye. 台風と言いますね、こういう天気のことを。Typhoon is really common in Japan, especially in Okinawa. But was it towards the end of summer, I think? Yeah, like from July to October. There's lots of typhoon that happens, especially in August. That's like the one that recorded the most amount of typhoon. So if you're planning to go to a Tokyo trip or Japan trip, and if it's gonna overlap with the typhoon season, you might want to know that ahead, and probably be prepared and have a backup plan, just in case if a typhoon happens. So go in August. If you like the crazy weather, yes. Typhoon is a fun word. Might be, I don't know. I never really thought it that way, but what about North like Miyagi? It's less, but still it's not 0, but definitely less compared to the others. But still, yes, you will encounter typhoon if you live in Japan. Like 1 or 2 times a year. Anywhere you live, you'll see it, except Hokkaido. If you live in the south, it's more than that, the frequency. It's quite often, you won't really be surprised anymore. If you lived in an area that hurricanes or typhoon never happens, you might be surprised by how I don't know, some of them are really crazy, some of them is just okay. But if that overlaps with your trip, you probably highly will be stuck in your hotel, locked in your hotel. Definitely check the forecast. And even if it wasn't predicted, maybe it might be wise to have a backup plan. ね、8月から10月ぐらいがね、7月からか、でも8月がいつも多いので、今伝えてたのが、日本旅行にその時期に行こうと思ってる方がいたら、一応プラン B を用意しておいた方がいいですよ。台風が起きた時にどうしようかっていう、なんかこれとこれとこれとこれとそれとあれとしたいっていろいろ詰めちゃってて、台風が来てて何もできなかったっていうのが全然あり得るので、それはね、プラン B を用意しておいた方がいいよっていう、全然ね、可能性としてある話ですし、何より自然災害はそもそも多いですからね。So we call this Typhoon, and the kanji is this. This means, this you can read as dai, dai. This will mean like desk. Desk could also be mitsukuya, but it's like some kind of platform, basically. Base platform, dai. And foon, this one again is kaze, the kanji for kaze, and combining these two read as typhoon. 台風でございます。博士課は台風好きじゃないですね。I don't like typhoon at all. Cause it's so there's so much like really it's tiring. It's tiring weather. If you're a student or if you commute to work, if there's a typhoon, you gotta wait. And until you get a message or a email from the school or the company that you go to, and you gotta wait for an announcement if they're gonna call it a day off or if they're still gonna encourage you to come. And there's lots of time that's like, oh, it seems to be okay for the first few hours, so why don't you just show up for the first few hours? If it gets worse, we will dismiss early. That's how it works, okay? The Japanese society, and also the Dear Human society was like that too. So I used to go to school a lot of times, even though I knew it was a typhoon day. I had to go, and then we take like 1 or 2 hours, and the teacher was like, "Oh no, it got worse. So why don't you go home now? Dismiss." And if it's too much the weather, we gotta wait until someone comes pick us up. Like at least it was like that in elementary. So there were like few times that they had to wait for my parents to come pick me up. So they gotta like walk here until to the school, right? To the school, and the typhoon weather to pick their child, which is so dumb. So I was like, why didn't you just call it off from the beginning? Because the forecast literally tells you like the typhoon will hit this area about this time, around this time. It does change, of course, but still you can call it a day off. But they won't do that. So yeah, if anyone is gonna work in Japan, good luck. It's a typhoon season. そう、台風の時って結局なんかあれじゃないですか。結局登校させられるし通勤させられるしじゃないですか。でなんかより天気が悪化してきたら、悪くなってきたら、ちょっと今日はじゃあみんな早めに上がろっかとか、今日は早めにじゃあ授業2限で切り上げにしますとか、何のために来たんと思ってた。どうせ返さらされるんだったら、しかも天気が悪くなってから解散じゃないですか。帰っていいよって言われるから。だったら天気のいい時に帰らせてくれ。だったら来なくてよかったんちゃうかってずっと思ってましたね。本当に何なんでしょうね、あの文化はね。どうせ台風分かっとったやろってずっと思ってました。低気圧で頭痛くなる。低気圧とかね、激しく影響受けないから分かんない。ごめんな、博士か強いんだ。そう、低気圧とかが本当に分かんない。なんかそれで体調悪くなるっていうのを初めて聞いた時にみんな本当に何の話してんだと思ったもん。気圧より強いような、マジで強いんですよ。全然低気圧高気圧は気づいてない。だからなんかツイッターとかでもよく見るの、低気圧で今日これできないとか、博士かのリア友でもいらっしゃるのね。ちょっと気圧の影響で今日やる気出ないとか、なんかすごい頭痛いとか、何を言うてんねやろってずっと思ってる。 ただそういうのがあるんだなっていうのはもちろん今知ってるので、あ、それはお大事にと思うんだけど、いまだになんか完璧には理解してない。何があって思ってはいる。強いのは強いのマジでムキムキじゃないけど強いの。筋肉はない強さ。気圧に、そう、気圧強です。気づいてないから気圧の変化に。So yeah, apparently, like speaking about bad weathers, I heard that there are people who gets affected by like the low pressure and the high pressure, the low atmospheric pressure and all those. I don't get that. I understand, of course, and I do, but like think that they should probably get like, yeah, like I do have like in real friends who's like that. So whenever I hear that, I'm like, oh, okay, we can cancel our plan. You can just rest at home. I do respect them, but I never experienced that, so I know it's a thing. But I'm like, okay. Feeling under the weather. Yeah, they're like literally feeling under the weather because of the pressure of it, the air pressure and all of it. And I'm like, okay. My sister's like slightly affected, I think. But I'm like, oh. I think it's cool actually. でもね、博士が個人的にそれすごいなと思う。なんかかっこよくない？気圧感知できるんですってのなんか頭だけでって。アンテナついてるみたいなことじゃん。なんかかっこいいなと思う。特殊能力みたいな感じ。I think it's cool, not gonna lie. Isn't it like a skill that you guys have? You guys can detect the pressure. And I can't. So you guys are like, my brain hurts. I have a headache. It's low pressure today. And I'm like, oh, it's low pressure today? How did you how did you find that out? And my friends are like, oh, because my head hurts. I'm like, your head? You can feel the pressure change? You're built different. Yeah, I don't know. I just never experienced that. 花粉症もないからなんかしかアレルギーがないらしい。でも鼻炎とは言われた。でもアレルギーじゃないから鼻の構造が終わってるのかなと思って今。花粉症ないからね。Your friends have superpowers to detect the pressure. Wow, they're so cool. My friends had a superpower all the time. I always have headaches. I don't think I can detect the pressure. Oh. I don't know. If you always have a headache, that sounds quite serious. So, have you already seen a doctor?自然に強すぎる。なんかね、順応力が高いからかもしれん。全然風邪はひくんだけどね。風邪はひくけど、でもね、これ博士課の自慢なんだけどさ、そう、博士課の体強いのではっていう話でさ、博士課コロナ2回かかってるんだけど、両方ともすっごい軽かったのね。なんか普通にまあ熱は出たしだるかったんだけど、味覚がなくなったりはなかったの。普通にだるい熱っていうのもあったんだけど、でもなんか38度後半39度とかではなく37なんたら半ばとか後半とか行っただけで、で味覚失ってないし、でも博士課以外の方々はファミリーメンバーはなんか軽く味が分かんなかったとかってあったの。だからいつもより味を感知しづらかったみたいな。博士課だけ全然元気に食べてて、それは。でその後、長い間コロナかかってないんだけど、その後母がもう一回かかった時も母の残りのものも食べてたの。コロナって分かる前になんか食欲ないからって残してたものも食べきってて、で一緒に寝てたの。一緒の旅行中だったから一緒の部屋で寝てて、でかからなかったの。でその後別の旅行でヘイズのメンバーたちと泊まった時もコロナにかかっちゃった子がいて、その子と一緒の部屋だったの。博士かかってないの。一緒のベッドだったんだよ。なんならクイーンサイズのベッドに寝たの。でも一つもかかんなくって、でもコロナの免疫がついたっていう博士かは これをね今自分の中で誇りに思って生きてますね。コロナに免疫がついてます、おそらくただコロナの方が進化早いから博士課より多分もう手遅れなんだけど、多分もう遅いね、博士課のコロナ免疫はもうアップデートが間に合ってない。けど本当に全然隣で寝てもコロナだけはうつらない。やったぜそれだけ。Okay, so Typhoon. So that's Typhoon. Next one. This is something that you'll hear a lot. Like, a lot. It's summer! Yay! But it's 25 degrees Celsius. Quite hot. By the way, this is not really hot in Japan anymore. But yeah, it's quite hot. So if it's 25 degrees Celsius or up, like 25 degrees actually 30 degrees Celsius, we call this natsubi. Natsubi. And we write like this. Natsubi. So this kanji hi, this means sun, day. This kanji itself could mean sun, but this kanji for this one that's used, it means day. So if you translate, it's gonna be summer day. The kanji that comes first on the left side, this means summer. Natsu. Natsubi. Natsubi. これを25度から30度になりますね。So this is a summer day. By the way, it's not hot. I said hot, but it's not really hot. In Japan, this is complete normal weather. I think it's already around that temperature right now. But there's other ways to call more higher temperatures. So let's take a look at the next one. What happens when it's 30 degrees Celsius?気温がじゃあ30度の時はなんて言うのでしょうか? We call it 真夏日。真夏日。So, 夏日 is the same. There's just ま added at the front. And we write it like this. So this kanji ま, you could also read as 真. It means true. It means like the real summer day. The actual summer day. Oh my god, Oko-san, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the lesson, Yuri sensei. Going to eat sukiyaki now. You're eating so well. Take me, please. Take me with you to the sukiyaki. I want to eat sukiyaki too. I want some sukiyaki. よいしょ。これちょっとあれなんですけどね。いろいろ問題が起きて YouTuber さんの曲だったんで。でもこれが頭から離れないんだ、すき焼きって聞くと。いいなぁ。すき焼き食べに行くって。いいなぁ。いいなぁ。食べたいなぁ、すき焼き。すき焼きいいっすよね。何が好き？すき焼きの具材何が好き？やっぱ肉だよね。博士か肉がやっぱ一番好きですね。すき焼き。now I can only think about sukiyaki. Sorry guys, my brain is filled with sukiyaki now. That's like the only thing I can think of. Oh gosh, sukiyaki. The meat. 肉しか買ったん、本当にそれ。何が好き？難しくない？すき焼きって。すき焼きよりも、なんだ？ルビーちゃん、はーい。何が、いおりちゃんはね、いいんだよ、3文字だから、ちょうど。いおりちゃん、はーい。何が好き？すき焼きよりも、なんだ？これさ、返事界隈って言われてるの面白すぎるよね。そこ切り取るんだと思ってすき焼き、でも全然ごめんね。今はすき焼きの方が食べたいわ。あなたよりすき焼きの方が食べたいわ。全然すき焼きの方が食べたいもんな。I want sukiyaki so bad now. Thank you, Lamonki. Now I'm craving for sukiyaki. And I know I can't have sukiyaki because I don't have any beef right now in the fridge. Or even the freezer. We only have chicken. Game for the weather, stay for sukiyaki. Should we do like a sukiyaki talk? I could totally do it. I could totally go on for like an hour. Sukiyaki ne. There was like one restaurant that I went. It's casual price sukiyaki restaurant in Tokyo last year. And I'm gonna gatekeep, so I'm not gonna tell you guys. I wanna gatekeep. It's already so famous and popular that I'm crying. The time that I went, it wasn't that much. It was like not yet. I should be like a foodie influencer, a foodie Instagrammer. I find restaurants that's like almost gonna be popular, but not yet. You know, that level. I'm so gonna find those good restaurants, those diamond restaurants that's almost to be discovered. And that restaurant was one of it. The area is perfect, the location, so easy to access. The taste was 10 out of 10. The price was good if you consider the fact that sukiyaki and they use Japanese beef. But no, they're like it's so famous now. I don't think I can go next time I go to Japan, to Tokyo. I'm pretty sure there's a long line now, and I'm like sad about it. You should visit Sendai and make restaurant guide for me. I really would like to. I love beef tongue. Sendai is famous for its beef tongue. 牛タン大好き。そう、すき焼きといえばね、博士かね、東京旅行去年行った際にいいレストラン見つけたんですよ。その時本当に博士かが行った当時、もうすぐって本当にもうここバズるぞみたいな、バズる直前みたいな、なんて言うんだろう、その本当にじわじわ広まりつつあるくらいのね時に行けて、そのレストランにすごいね良かったの。価格帯もすき焼きっていうのと立地を考えると妥当な値段で美味しかったの。全然そんなめちゃめちゃ高いとかはなく、で大将さんもすっごいええ人やったし、でめちゃめちゃ大満足やったんやけど、案の定本当に行った1週間後ぐらいにバズりまくって、もう今 Google レビューを見たらもうとてつもないレビュー件数になってるし、もうなんかすごい並んで入るレストランになっちゃってて、もう多分行けないなーって思って悲しくなったいや嬉しいことなんだけどね、もちろん美味しいレストランが広まってくっていうのはね。だけどと思っていい時に行けたなとは思ったけど、でもすき焼きとか結局家で作るのになっちゃうよね。家で作った方がね、好きなだけ食べれるしSo yeah, sukiyaki I actually make it at home. I prefer making it at home because I can eat as much as I want, right? I like your Kansai event. Oh, thank you. It's not exactly Kansai event, but thank you. I'm happy. I like Kansai event. I will like to speak Kansai event soon. I'm happy when anyone tells me like Kansai event. Like I speak Kansai event. I'm like, yatta! Because I like to. ということで、真夏日ですね。So, it was 真夏日. If it's 30 degrees or more, it's called 真夏日. What if it's 35 or up?By the way, 30 degrees Celsius is quite like the common temperature, the normal temperature in Japanese summer season. 35 or up is also starting to become quite common. Nothing rare, which is really sad. And I feel sorry for the planet, but yeah.So when it's 35 degrees Celsius or up, we call it 猛暑日。猛暑日。猛暑日と言いますね。35度以上で。We write it like this. The kanji is too difficult. I'm not gonna make you guys practice this, don't worry. And by the way, the Japanese, you might be like 35, that's just baby weather, baby temperature. But keep in mind, it's really humid over there in Japan. So if you come from like a little bit like desert area, and it could go easily up to like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, maybe like I'm an expert. I'm used to the 40 degrees Celsius. The point is, have you experienced a humid 40 degrees? That's different. Humidity is the worst, yes. So like on the record, it says 35 or 40 degrees. What you feel is way more than that. Way more than that. That's the reason why, summer nowadays started to be like the most disliked weather the season in Japan. Many people just hate summer because it's so hot. Back like when I was in the Dear Human area, I have experienced 40 degrees, and it was really bad. But I couldn't dislike summer because of like how beautiful it is. When you go out, you hear the birds and the insects, and you look at the sky and you see the nyudogumo. It's a type of cloud. And the color of the sky too is just really beautiful. High contrast. It's so beautiful and I like it. そう、夏ってマジで暑いですよね。博士か、スカビ島のエリアのところで、スカビ島エリアのところで、40度がね、経験したことがあるの。なんだけど、嫌いになれないんだよね、夏のことが。夏のこと嫌いになれないの。夏のこと嫌いになれないんですよね。やっぱ綺麗だから、すごく。虫の、ね、鳴き声と鳥と入道雲と空の色とやっぱいいんだよ。それが夏って感じがするんだよと思ってどうしても嫌いになれないんだよね。全然好きではないけどあとそのカゲロウがねとても好きなんですよ。博士か綺麗なんかいいよね。日本の夏って感じがする気がして全然他のとこでも起こりうる現象だけど日本の夏っぽいなと思う。で好きです。But yes, if it's 35 or up, we call it moshobi. And the kanji in the middle, this kanji means atsui, hot. When it's hot, when you're hot. When the temperature is hot, we use this kanji. When you're gonna eat something hot, like a hot food, it's a different kanji. When you want to say, like, be careful of, it's boiling hot, then it's a different kanji. But if it's for temperature, it's this kanji. Like, outside temperature, like your body temperature, we use this one, atsui. Actually, body temperature, we use the other one. This is when it's outside. And when outside's hot, we use this kanji. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just that was what Tachibana-san commented. The atsui. These all read as atsui. The last one means thick. The first two means hot, if you translate it. Going to be in Japan June to September. Ooh, that's a long vacation. Nice. This is not inspiring confidence. Yes. Sorry to say, but probably the worst season to, based on the weather. If you consider the weather, that's the worst season. Too hot to go out. But at least you get the pretty weather. If you go from like July to October, it might have been like all the typhoon season, so better than that. But still, yeah. It's really hot. Be careful. Stay hydrated and there are salt candies you can get at convenience store and drugstores. So try getting those. The salt candy. Because you need the sodium. The feminine glasses song. Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. What about the sound? Is Iori super hot? I'm super hot? Really? Am I hot? そうなの? Wait a second. Then okay. I'll show you. Let's be hot. Let's be hot, Iori. Actually thinking, yeah, I think this is. Is this hot? Wait, I don't know. What outfit is hot? I actually might not know what outfit is hot. What do you think is hot? Do you think I look hot? これとか? With glasses? With glasses? Ne, これとか. No? Yuri is hot? Is Yuri hot? Very hot. Oh, thank you. Sexy? 本当に? ありがとう。Alright, I had to be in the お姉さん voice for this one. あらあら。またそうやってお姉さんのことたぶらかして。もう本当にいけない子なんだから。I can't pay attention to the class? Oh, then, Bruno. You gotta take the special lesson then. I'll see you after school. Can't concentrate on the lesson? Oh, you too? Then you guys come to room number 103, okay? Did you say that's too revealing? Oh! Sorry, is this too revealing? そう、露出が多すぎる? 先生にしては確かにそうかもね. You might be right. Then how about this? It's more hidden for the upper body, I believe. For the upper body, it's more hidden, isn't it? 上のね、上半身はもっとさっきより隠れてると思うよ。Oh, my tummy? Oh, whoa. There's some cloth, though. 布で一応隠れてはいるよ。So you guys believe that this is also too revealing, maybe? これもあれかな、露出しすぎ? might only have revealing clothes. Oh, then how about this one? And how about this one? It's not revealing at all, right? これは全然ほら露出しないでしょ。Wool in summer? You're right, actually. It's hot. 確かにね、言う通り、おっしゃる通り、ちょっと暑いかもしれないね。Then that's not revealing, but shows what I have, and that's not hot. Maybe like this one? これとか？Now this is cute. I can't be hot with this one. It's just cute. I'm cute. I look really young in this, don't I? めっちゃなんか幼く見えるよね、これ。Suddenly say so. Do I look say so in this? これだとなんかすごい可愛い、幼く見える気がする。This is much closer to really. Is this? Hey. You know that when teacher's talking, you gotta look in teacher's eyes and not here. Excuse me? Why are you guys looking down here? You gotta look a little bit more up, 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 up. Here you go. Yori は何を着ても美しい。ありがとう。ついてもらえるとめっちゃ嬉しい。ありがとう。マンマのおかげなんだな。Sorry, did you say something? So you guys aren't paying attention at all! Does everyone need to go to detention class? Anyways, じゃあ久々にこれでじゃあ授業しますか。みんなか。これは校則的にも OK って言ってるので、格好は。本当かいな。So, yes, Mosobi. Other butters, some of the beautiful ones that I like personally. We have Hiyori. Usually we don't use this one by itself independently. We combine with something else. So it's about sunny days. For example, we can use like this. Maru Hiyori or Biyori. And the example is Sentaku Biyori. If you hear it's Sentaku Biyori, it means it's a perfect day to do laundry. Sentaku Biyori. And in Japan, still most of the houses don't have a dryer. So we have to take our clothes after the washing is done. We're gonna take it out and let it dry outside. So it has to be sunny outside to do that. Thus, if you hear Sentaku Biyori, it means it's a really dry, sunny day. That's a common name, isn't it? Yes, Hiyori is a common name too, as well. Because it's cute. はい、洗濯日和って言い方したりしますね。日和っていうのがつくと大体、あ、お天気なんだなっていう。Next one. 夕立。夕立。夕立。夕立の説明書いてない気がしてきた。書いてないな。夕立 is the sudden rain that happens in the afternoon. I think. I'm right. Wait, I should be sure just in case. It's evening shower, it says. Late afternoon shower. Yeah, late afternoon shower is like it's a sudden rain that happens in late afternoon. And we call it yudachi. So in anime, if you've seen like the two, like boy and girl hanging out outside, and all of a sudden it started raining, and they almost got to get back home. So it's like late afternoon. They gotta rush back home, but it started raining, and they go to like a nearby bus stop or so, like the erotic scene. That rain is yudachi. The one that, like, you know, you can see through her clothes, her bras and things, and the voice goes like doki doki. Yeah, that's usually caused by yudachi. So lots of those animes or mangas, a little bit ecchi scenes are made by yudachi. So we all gotta appreciate yudachi senpai. We all gotta appreciate yudachi-san. Thanks to yudachi, we can read those, we can watch those. 夕立のおかげでね、たくさんドキドキな、ちょっとエッティなドキドキなね、シーンとかアニメとか漫画であったりしますよね。What do you mean? Why are you guys trying to act pure? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So yes, that's caused of yudachi. Next one, there is konayuki. Konayuki means powder snow. And it's literally the same. Powder is kona in Japanese. Yuki is snow. Konayuki. Konayuki ね。のやつですね。Konayuki. To see powder snow, you mostly gotta go to Hokkaido. ニセコは粉雪だよね、確かに。I think like, if I remember correctly, the Niseko area has like the really good powder snow. That's the reason why it's a famous ski resort. Never been there. Don't know, but that's what I heard. That they have like the best powder snow. So that was the letters in Japanese, and now it's how to write them. ということで、どうやって書くかなんでございますが、ででーん、こういった画面を用意してあります。これは確か手書きです。This is handwritten by me. We're gonna start with 晴れ, the kanji 晴れ. So the kanji 晴れ, you write it like this. The first one you read as ha, and you need de as the okurigana, the following hiragana. And this is the kakijun. So in Japanese kanji, there is an order to write it. You don't need to follow it, Though it is recommended to follow it, strongly recommended to follow it, because if you follow the writing order, you usually can, it'll be easier for you to memorize sometimes. And most of the times, if you follow the order, it's easier for you to write it neatly. And but don't be pressured. Most of the Japanese, I can actually say like 80 to 90% of the Japanese people are not writing all the kanjis in correct order. They might write some of them correctly, but definitely most of it, they're writing it in their own way. It doesn't matter if you can write the kanji right, but it helps a lot. And if you can follow the correct stroke order, people will think that you're smart. I personally think that for me, I'm following like 82, like I think I follow like 90%-ish of the order. But there are a few kanjis that I don't, because it was easier for me to not follow the order to write it. But yeah. Will it look different if it was written? It would not. It would not. I can write this the opposite way, opposite order, and I still can make it look like hane. But it's because I'm used to writing this kanji, right? And in Japanese elementary, you are taught and kind of forced to follow the order. So yeah, hane, if we take a look at this, we start off with the left side. All the kanjis, if there's left part and right part, we start from the left. We don't start from the right to write it out. If there's top and bottom, we start from the top. So if we follow it, there is the let's actually use another color to follow this. Maybe green. It might look ugly, but it's fine. This is stroke number 1, so we follow the stroke number 1. Like that. Stroke number 2. This stroke is one stroke. You do not cut it like this. No. You don't do that. You write like this. これが2画目でございます。And 3, it's easy. Middle line, that's it. 4, you gotta close that. You gotta close this kanji, okay? I'm gonna make a box. This is the 4th. Then we're done with the left side. じゃあこれ左側が終わりましたね。次、右側ですね。That's the right side. Right side, we start with the horizontal one. Next, we don't do the second horizontal one. We do the vertical one. Like that. And then, if we take a look at the 7th order, we do the middle line. This is actually kind of too short, so I'm going to make it a little bit longer here. That's the middle line that we do. And then, the last one. So there's only a little bit more to go, which this kanji, by the way, is kind of like, it's tsuki. Again, you want to start from the left side of the kanji. One stroke. And don't stop it like this. Don't stop it like this. We call this hane. We call this hane. Like jump. You want to do this. You gotta hane. It's not must. Not everyone does this. But it's better if you do. Because that's the correct way to write this kanji. ここはちゃんとしっかり跳ねましょう。こうですね。With one stroke. And then again, these two simple lines. With all that, now you know how to write hane. It's quite simple if you follow the order step by step. Just a small note, the second line is shorter than the first top line for the kanji on the right side. By the way, this kanji means blue. This kanji means blue. first line is the middle length, and the bottom line is the longest length. The middle line is the shortest length. So this, then you gotta make it shorter than that, and then longer than that. So now we know how to write hare. This is also another side note, but again, this kanji means sun, day. And this kanji means blue. So, this kanji hare, if you break it down, it's blue day, which means you can see lots of blue in the sky. So it's no clouds, right? That's the reason why this kanji represents hare, the sunny weather. This could mean it's sunny. Yippee. So it's 晴れ。これがね、晴れっていう字でございます。晴れ、晴れ、晴れ、イェイイェイの晴れですね。Blue day, sunny day. Yeah, because you see lots of blue in the sky, right? The sky is blue. You see lots of blue means that there's less clouds. In English, if you hear blue, we get like a negative impression, but I think like for this one, it just means that. You see more blue in the sky, which that means no clouds. It's not raining. It's just sunny. ということで、それがね、晴れでございます。So this is 晴れ。I'm not gonna go through all of this, but I'm gonna try to go as much as I can. Next one is 雨。雨。この漢字ね、学識苦手なんですよ。バランスが結構難しいなって書いてて思ったんですけど。So, if we take a look at 雨 which means rain, the first line, again, it's either left to right or top to bottom. So this one is top. We're gonna start with the top line. This is the first line in red. Second line is this vertical one. We're not gonna do the one in the middle yet. The second one is this one. And then the third one, again, this is something important, so I like to trace it with you guys. The third one is this, but we don't want to stop it here. We don't want to stop it here. We want to go all the way here and do the jump. The hane. So, like that. Okay, this is hane again. Don't forget to 羽。羽をね、忘れないようにね。跳ねるの。And then the fourth stroke is finally the center line here. これがね、ようやっと4画目でございます。全然2画目でいいんじゃないかって思ってた。And 5, 6, 7, 8 is easy. It's just a dot. 点点点点。点点点点ですね。For the dots, this is kind of hard to do with this one, but you want to start a little bit thin at the beginning. I'm going to go thick towards the end, like that. But it doesn't matter. You can just like do 10, 10, 10, 10. It's fine. It's fine. You can just do dot, 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 and it's okay. But if you want to write it neatly, it actually looks like this. This is how you're supposed to. I can't really do it with this pen, so I'm gonna color it like this. But this is how these looks like. Okay? こういう感じでございますので、一つ一つの点はね。ただ別にちょんちょんちょんちょんと雨やっても大丈夫です。全然問題ないです。中のやつ。本当に適当にちょんちょんってつけても大丈夫です。そう、バランス結構難しいんですよね、雨の。And this part. Don't make the first stroke too long. Not too long. And for this part, it's more cool if the hane, this part, Why can I not write it here? Oh. Layer problem. Fixed. For this part, I'm gonna go like this. Oh wait, I should follow the stroke order to show it to you guys. See? The second stroke, we stop it around here. So this is the line, right? But the third stroke, we want to go a little bit over that and jump. So there's a small gap here between the levels of these, right? This is what makes it cool. Cool way to write ame, but it doesn't matter. You can really just write this. People will know what you're writing. If you want to write it neatly, This pen is so hard to do the dots. Yeah. This just looks cooler. This is cooler than this. It's just that difference. So you can write both ways. Any ways is fine. But it looks better if you follow the order and follow the rules. ただね、かっこよく見えるだけですからね。基本的には。どのような書き方でも別に意味は通じません。全然。Next one is Kaminari. This is actually a long one. There's 13 strokes. 13画ございますね。長いのでザザッといきますね。I'm gonna go through it quickly because it's too much. First one, again, if there's top, bottom, we're gonna start from the top. We're gonna start from the top. The top line is the first stroke. The second one is this one. It's like rain squished. It's squished rain kanji. The third line again, you wanna go all the way. The third stroke again, you gotta go, oh, what happened? You gotta go, okay. You gotta go, what's that? 使い慣れてなさすぎでしょ。You gotta go all the way and like that. This is not a jump, but it's not a straight line. You wanna go inside after that. Like this. これでね、中に入れたいですね。中にちょっと跳ねる感じ。So it's like 跳ね but towards the inside. 内側に跳ねます。And again, it's the dot, 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 dot. Oh no, it's the center line, then dot, 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 dot. And after the dot, dot, we're going to write the bottom kanji. The bottom kanji, for this one, we're going to start from the left side. So trace the left side. And then the second stroke, we're going to go all the way here. But this time we're not going to do the hane, we're not going to do the jump, we're going to stop it here. Stopping it, we call it tome. And then it's the center line. Side. And last but not least, we gotta close that. これでね、止めますね。完全にもう蓋しちゃいますね、箱に。Then we know how to write the kanji kaminari. Isn't it fun? I love writing kanji. ちなみに博士が漢字書くの結構好きなんですよね。非常に楽しいです。漢字書くのは。全然書く機会ないけどね、もう。Next one is Yuki. It's really similar, just that the last bit is different. I'm gonna skip the first part because we already did that. So, the bottom part, it's like katakana yo. Katakana yo, by the way, looks like this. So it's like katakana yo, but a little bit wider than that, right? It's a wide version of that. をね、書いていきます。So the first stroke is this. again for these one, don't cut off like this. Don't do this. You gotta write in a one stroke. One stroke, like that. And then we write the middle line. And last but not least, we write the bottom line. And for this one looks a little bit shorter, but I believe it's mostly the same. So yeah, it's just really a wide yo. It's a stretched out one. これほど引き伸ばされたカタカナのよって感じですね。And this kanji is yuki. Yuki. That's snow. Next is kaze. This is a little bit difficult one. 風って難しいと思うんだよね、アクシカ個人的に。This one, you gotta start from the left side. This is happening again. You gotta start from the left side, but instead of going straight down like this, no. You wanna bend it a little bit towards the left. So this is the start and this is the goal. Not a straight line. We're gonna make it a curve. ちょっとだけね、カーブさせます。こうですね。で、力を途中抜けて抜いてあげるとね、かっこよく描けますね。I'm gonna make it a curve. And then the second one, this is a long one. If you're not used to writing kanji, this might be difficult, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. You want to write it in one stroke? So like that. The points are, the first, this line is not straight actually. If you take a close look, this is also a little bit curved. Just a tiny bit curved. I'm gonna exaggerate that. It's like this. I exaggerated it, it'll look like that. But it's just a tiny bit curved, like that. Do you see it? このね、風の上もね、ちょっとだけ実は膨れてるんですよね。まっすぐな線ではなく、ちょっとだけ膨れます。Of course, we don't stop it here. Oh no, the auto thing happened. We don't want to stop it here. We're gonna go all the way. Yeah, very slight arch. Exactly, it's very slight. This one, we also want to make an arch here. But don't stop here. We want to go do the hane thing. We're gonna do this and hane. So if you combine these three steps, slight arch, go inside and make a curve, and then we do the hane. Okay, let's do it again. Slight arch, hane, like that. That's how you draw the second stroke of kaze. Third stroke. It's from top right to bottom left. And then the fourth stroke, we gotta do the short one. And the fifth one again, with one stroke, we're gonna write it like that. Don't separate it as two strokes. This is gonna be one stroke. 6. We're gonna close that box. And then it's the center line. Bottom line. Make it tilt. See this? See this angle? You gotta make it tilt. This angle here. And then we want to stop. This is a very nice example of tome. これtomeですね。すごいtomeです。This means it's stop. So when we write the middle kanji, by the way, is mushi. Oh, not mushi exactly, but okay. So the middle kanji you see is this. And over here, you don't want to make it a straight line. You don't want to harai. You don't want to make it a hane. You want to make it a stop, like that. Like this. How got the top important? Oh, for this part, これね, it's not important actually. This is just how Japanese calligraphy is written. So you know shodo, the one that they used to use the brush to write it, the calligraphy? Then we do like that. But in pencil, we can just do this. I like to do this. This is just how I like to write. And this. So like even for this stroke, you can just draw a line like that. I like to start from like this. Well, this is like this, right? This tilt here. This is really just a calligraphy thing. And even this one, this is just a calligraphy thing. It's not necessary if you're gonna use a pen or a pencil to write it. Yeah, it's just a personal preference. I like to write it like that. これ風でございます。結構難しいですね。I do believe wind is a difficult one, but this is considered as beginner's level, so yes. Next, Niji. Niji is actually quite simple compared to the others because there's no hane or anything. You gotta write the kanji mushi first. So we're gonna start from this. And if you notice, this you can draw right as a straight line. Yes, it's okay, but it actually tilts inside a little bit. It goes inside a little bit, like this. And the second stroke, for this one too, you don't go down straight. You try to put it inside a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much, but... And then the third one, you want to close that box. Fourth one is the center line. Fifth one, again, you want to go from bottom left to top right. Sixth one, you gotta close that thing. And seven, again, this is not exactly a straight line. It's not. See, you can see, but it's not a straight line. You want to go little bit, tilt it a little bit to the right, top right. ちょっとだけね、右上にこれも曲がります、実は。And straight line. And then just a straight line. Or actually you can bend it like this a little bit. 改めてよりの顔見ためちゃくちゃ可愛い。ありがとう。久々にこっちのモデルを長時間使ってる。旧モデルですね、こちら。よいしょ。No, that's a window. Just a sec. これが虹でございます。This is how you write 虹 rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's my favorite song. そしてこちら大雨。This is heavy rain. So we already did ame, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to write o, oki, dai. By the way, this is probably the first few kanji that you learn when you go to school. It's really simple. It's only 3 strokes. But a little bit difficult to write, in my opinion. To write like a good balance of this. First stroke, it's the horizontal one, but not straight. And you can tell that it's not exactly straight. You want it for all like number 1 and all of it. All the horizontal lines in Japanese is not exactly a straight line. If you take close attention to it, it goes a little bit up most of the time, or it bends a little bit, just a tiny bit, like that. This one's the same, but you can just write as a straight line. It's okay. Second one, this is harai, what we call. Harai is the one that you don't stop it here, that you go like that. So there's your pen, right? And towards you go, you want to like less pressure onto it. It's usually easier to do it with speed. how to use your brush thing. And the second stroke is like that. So we do it like this. And that's the reason why I get like a thin ending here. Thin, pointy ending, right? And the third one is not, though we don't want to do the harai. We actually want to start from here and tome. これ三角目はですね、実はこうして、ここでこう力抜きたいんですよね。So you want to start like this? Oh no, 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 no. You want to start like this? You want to put a little bit of pressure there, and then, su. むずいこのペンでやるの。こうですね。が三角目ですね。And then you will get 9. The second and third. Yes, if we don't have the horizontal line, if it's just this. If it's just this, this means person. And if you add the third, the first line, this is the wrong order, so it's so hard to take balance. This will be big. Without it, it'll be person. But if you actually take close look, the balance is slightly different. That's the reason why I prefer following the stroke order, because it's easier to take the balance, to balance it out. はい、これが大雨の O ですね。Now let's look at 小雨 when it's small. Small rain, small rain. The small, 小さい子 You start. I told you, most of the kanji it's left to right, top to bottom. This one, we start with the middle. We start from the middle. Start from the middle. One stroke and we want to do the hane. We want to go down, straight line down, and then the hane. Like that. まっすぐ下に入れて跳ねます。Then the second stroke, it's the harai, the small one though. We don't want to really make it big. そんなにね、大きくやらずに小さく払います。こうやってね。Third one, we want to start thin and add power to it towards the end. More pressure towards the end, and it's gonna be a tome. This is the トメ。これがね、トメでございます。こうするとね、綺麗に小さいっていう字を書くことができます。ちなみに博士が全然硬筆もやってないから、全然実は漢字うまいわけでは全くないっていう全然通ってない、そういうの。ペン字もやったことがない。ただ字を書くのが好きっていう一点だけでやってます。And Tofu is maybe too difficult. We can do Natsubi and call it the end. This is a lot, but if you know how to write Natsu, it's cute, I think. Natsubi means summer day. This kanji, Natsu means summer. これがね、夏という字でございます。Forgot about the layer thing. 夏日だけやって終わりますか Okay. So it's bottom, top to bottom. Top to bottom. Like that. Second one, it's really short. Don't want to do any harai or hane here. It's just short diagonal line. And then the third, we've been doing this a lot of times. It's a straight line, but it's actually tilted inside. But you can just write it straight. It doesn't really matter. The fourth line, one stroke. With one stroke, we're gonna go until here. Fifth line, again, is the not actually straight, but horizontal one. Sixth line is the same. We've been doing this many times today already. 7th, we want to close this box. Like that. And then the 8th one, this is harai again. We want to go there and harai here. You can start like this. You don't need to do this part again. That's just like my preference. I like to write it like that. You can just start like that. But either ways, you do want to do the harai. You could just make a thick line here. It's okay. But it looks just cooler if you do the harai. And the 9th one. You want to make like a really fu, the katakana fu, but longer. Katakana no fu を長くした感じで。Again, we do the harai here. ここでもね、harai をします。こうですね。Last stroke. We start, stop, and loosen power at the end. こういう感じで一回止めて、そこから力をスッて抜くと綺麗に書けます。これで夏ですね。I forgot to delete these two. チヒー。The second kanji for natsubi, B. This is easy. This is so easy. That's the reason why I wanted to do this natsubi. The kanji for day or sun. We start with the straight stroke on the left. And then the second stroke, again, you do it all one time. You don't lift it up here. No. Connect it like that. Third one, you gotta make that middle line. Last one, we're gonna close the box like that. So that's how you write natsubi. And this kanji is for beginners. This should be easy. The natsu, kanji for natsu is indeed a little bit difficult. But the kanji for hi, bi, nichi, that's the easy one. Considered to be the easy one. ということで、こういう感じで日本語は漢字を書きます。実はいっぱい作ったんですけど、I did do for the others as well, like 強風。We can take a quick look. 強風。強風ですね。強風もこうやって書きました。今日の字、今日の弓の部分が結構うまくいってニコニコでしたね。これ書いたとき。これ強風ですね。And this is the 晴れ時々曇り。We already did 晴れ and 曇り。I haven't introduced you 曇り yet because it was too difficult. But this is 時々 part. しかこの繰り返しの字がめっちゃうまいことに気づいたんだけど。なんでなんだろうね。なんか繰り返しっていう字、この字書くのめっちゃ得意かもしれない。もしこれを書かないといけないときみんな先生白紙か代筆するからね。言ってね。言ってね。曇りが難しくて飛ばしたんだよね、確かね。みんな難しすぎるかなと思って。And this was 曇り。曇り is too difficult and I didn't want to show you guys this yet. Yet. Which means yes, I will make it a homework later on in the future, but not yet, not yet. This has 16 strokes. これ16画もあるのでちょっと多いかなと思って。なんだろう、嵐とかね。これバランスマジで取りづらい。嵐 is really difficult to write in my opinion out of the kanjis that I introduced today. 今日教えた中では多分一番難しいんじゃないかなと思いますね。バランスがちょっと山曲がってるしな、これ。はいと思います。 And this is Typhoon. Typhoon is also simple, I think. But yeah, it's not necessary yet. So yeah, that's all the kanjis for today. There will be homeworks. The homeworks will look like this. So you can trace it. これなぞれるようにしてありますので、後ほど Discord でやります。I'll upload it on Discord later on. And we have wind to practice. The extra space, feel free to just practice on your own. And we have rain. We have snow, 小雨 light rain, 大雨 and 晴れ。 No stroke orders? Oh, because we went through it. We went over it in this class. I didn't include that. 書き順大変すぎる。見てて寄ってきた。ごめん。大変だった書き順。ちょっといかついからかな、見た目が。書き順。あれかな、コントラスト、色のコントラストが強すぎたかな。コントラストが。My dog ate my homework. Don't worry. It's gonna be uploaded as a data. Kyofu all back. Yeah, that's the Kyofu. The strong wind. そう立てた瞬間終わったわ。夏ですね、強風。マジで個人的にも一番書いてて気持ちよかったのは弓かもしれない。そこなんだってよ。ということで、so that was today's lesson. It was about letters. Which kanji should I show you guys at the end? Let's go with 強風 because it looks strong. It looks strong and cool. 強風一番結構字面ごついからこれでいこうかな。間違えた。修行そうでしょこれ。ということで、以上で、終わりのスライド作ってなかった。先頭に戻るぞ。I'm gonna go all the way to the back since I forgot to copy it at the end. So that was the Japanese lesson 13. Yuri, I think you didn't tell us what is the word weather in Japan. Oh. Then let me write it out and explain. そっか、天気そのものを教えてなかったな、くしか。もしかして。よいしょ。So, weather is called 天気. But you write it like this. It's actually hard to write this in front of everyone. Ah, バランスミスった。なんか下手だな。I don't like that. I don't like that. I can't write it nice. I can't write it nicely. I'm bad at like writing it big. ちょっとね、大きく書くのが下手だからちっちゃく書かせて。ごめんね。電気です。これが電気ですね。You know I can cheat. Oh my gosh. So low resolution. It's fine. Thank you. こんな感じでございます。 This means weather in Japanese. Ten, this means heaven and sky. It has two meanings. And ki, this is too difficult to explain. Too difficult to explain. 木っていう漢字を説明するのがめちゃくちゃ難しいんだよね。But yes. 天気でございます。Key is spirit, air, sense. Thank you. Spirit, air, and sense. I don't know how to explain this in English. キー難しいよね。Mood, vibe, spirit. Yeah, it's like mood. It's like mood, vibe too. It also does mean mood, but I think like it has a strong meaning with spirit too. It's like spirit and mood and sense. 天気でございます。And by the way, if you say like 天気ですね, it's a weather. It means it's sunny. I did not include that in the slides, but yes, that's another side note. If like a random stranger says 天気ですね to you in Japanese, that means it's a nice weather. My stomach is telling me to go eat, so I would like to call it the end for today. Thank you very much for coming. I haven't uploaded the schedule yet, so right. I'm gonna ask you the question again. The big question. If I'm to play shooting games, first-person shooting games, I believe all of them that I listed up were first person. Do you like to watch me play Apex, Valorant, or Overwatch? So the options were そうこれ冒頭でも聞いたんですけどFPS やるとしたら握手家が選択肢ねApex、Valorant、Overwatch どれがいいですかというのでアンケートしますどれどれをもっとどれだけで聞いてる Paper Family Collection Song, thank you for joining. Welcome to the hunting club. We got a Paper Family Collection. Does that mean I'm part of the family too since you're part of the family? Wait, what? Did we automatically get enrolled in the family? Anketo開始. But there is actually one outfit that I want to wear, and that does reveal feet. Not my feet, but the outfit has a feet. And I was thinking of doing something with that next week, so maybe I might accidentally feed the feet bros next week. Accidentally. Of course I'm not like intentionally feeding them, because I'm not a feet bro, you know. Of course I'm not a feet bro. But I might like accidentally feed them. Val is too crowded with game abuse? What's game abuse? You get abused in the game? Good night, right? Good night, thank you for coming by. Night night. どれがいいですかねアペ、バロー、オーバーウォッチ。やってみるぞいって。この間さ、マーベルライバルズやった時に 意外と悪くないかもと思いつつ、個人的に絶対ファーストパーソンなんか一人称視点の方がやりやすいなと思っちゃって、三人称視点より。It's gonna be a challenge for me because I really am terrible at shooting games. マジで下手すぎるからな。全然あれだから、最初の初回は練習場にこもってるからね。By the way, for the first stream, I'm probably in the training. The practice room. Because all the games, I'm assuming they have practice room. I know Apex has. I used to play around there, only in the training. Only left there like a few times. タルコフ JP chat is suggesting me Tarkov. That's still too much for me. No, not yet. That's for pros. I'm a baby here. タルコフはあれだよ。初心者向けじゃないって絶対。初心者に優しくないもん、タルコフは。You can try single player shooter? Like what? What is single player shooter? Like, ドンカツなんだっけ、ドンカツのやつってなんだっけ、ドンカツのやつってなんだっけ、 PUBG! PUBG is a single player for some of the ones, right? Some of the game modes. アペがでも一番ストーリーは知ってるかも。めっちゃ一時期追ってたから、なんとなくゲームの運びもわかるんだよね。ただバロンもちょこっと見たことあって、オーバーウォッチはゆうちゃん結構プレイヤーが多いから、フェイスの中で助けてーって言って助けていただけそうかなっていうちょっと舐めた思考かもしれないけど、なんか教えていただけそうかなと思ったりする。完全に人頼りすぎてやばいTitanfall, yeah, it's in the same universe as Apex, but single player. Never knew that. Wait, so are there like same characters? Do we have Watson? Watson, please. Watson-kun. Oh no, it's not Watson. No, it was, right? アペはね、キャラクターが好きなんですよ。No, different timer. Boo! Cause she's so cute! ワトソンがすごい可愛くて好きなんですよ。そう、ゆうちゃんね、時差なんだよな、問題は。ゆうちゃん声かけたいなと思ってたんだけど、何時やったら会うんやろうと思って。Okay, I'm gonna cut the ball. そろそろ切るわ。So, Apex wins. Let's try Apex, and if I can ask you to help me out, I might do Overwatch. And this is a bye-bye. Bye-bye, Valorant. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Apex アペね、でもな。Time to download Apex again. Me too. I deleted my account completely actually, so I gotta go back and install it again and make a new account probably.アペはさ、アペはさ、 誰やってる葵くんとやったことあるんだよね。葵くんアップするの知ってるんだけど、最近バラだな。Who does Apex? By the way, in Phase, I know Michiru and Nasa used to play a little bit, but they weren't hardcore. They just used to do it like a little bit, like lightly. You is Overwatch, right? If you save your Apex account password, nope, I didn't at all. I just completely deleted it. Hime likes Overwatch. You plays Overwatch. I'm thinking of Apex. Who plays Apex? I know Aoi-kun does. He's into Valo these days, but he used to play, so he should still be able to play. And Nasa Michiru. Who else?てか、いまだにアペってね、強い人気なんねって言って、バーッ喋れなかった。根強い人気なんですね。ちょっとまだ見なきゃな。最近見てなかったから、多分3年ぐらい前のデータで止まってる。情報が3年前で止まっておる。じゃあちょっとアペ一緒にできる人探しつつ、いなかったら、Can you play with like random people in the same team on Apex? Like how we did in Marvel Rivals? Not being friends and just joining the game code? Or do you need to be friends? I know nothing about it. You will carry you and all three? True. You can join randoms, yeah? So you don't need to be friends and people can join in the same group as me, the same team? Then we can do the same thing. I can practice in the practice field first. And then, I have my lovely knights here, right? I have my lovely knights here. Until I get used to it. Once I get used to it, I might be able to join in the random team. Which I'm so afraid of. By the way, that's the reason why I don't play shooting games or like those games I had to battle with someone, like random player on the internet. Because internet people are scary. Even though I am an internet girl. Even though I do live on the internet, I'm afraid of internet. People on FPS games and, what was it? FPS and League of Legends are the scary people. So that's the reason why I was afraid of. But after meeting with you guys, I learned that there are kind people in FPS as well. But they're so toxic, so I'm like, ooh. Yeah, League of Legends is like the extreme toxic. FPS is better than that, I hope. FPS changes people, yeah. I had a friend. Okay, this is past tense, okay? Because I kind of like ghosted him later on. Because I was like, oh no. But my friend, he is kind most of the times. But there was like a time that I needed help and I called him and he was like explaining me how to do it. Though at the same time he was playing Apex. And I didn't know how to react. The words I hear from him, like over the mic, I was like, what? Dirty language, super dirty language, nasty words coming out non-stop. And I was like, oh, I didn't know the other side of you. Oh. And yeah, I haven't contacted him in like 3 years now. Have you seen the Southeast Asian server song? No? I'm guessing it's toxic. There's like one thing that I really think like that's cute about me. it's that I can't say strong words. Like, especially in Japanese. Especially in Japanese. I can't say strong words. Like, you know, like die in Japanese. I cannot say that. And I'm not, of course, I don't write the word die or dead a lot in Japanese. I only write it when it's needed, like in other context. So I have like a kanji app on my phone to practice my kanji, to not forget my kanji. And yesterday I was doing it. I was like, oh yeah, tomorrow's kanji stream, so I should also like see how much I remember. And I was doing it. And like they asked me to write the kanji for korosu, and I actually forgot how to write it. そう、FPS さ、マジすごいあれじゃん。みんな結構暴言中の方いらっしゃるじゃないですか。博士かね、それがちょっと怖くてやってこなかった今まで。本当にちょっとね、博士かさ、口汚いんだけど強い言葉を言わないのね。それだけは自分のいいとこだと思っててね。そのタヒネとかあるじゃん。あれ全然言えないし、でさっきも言ったけど殺風景のさ最初の字あるじゃん。普通に言ったけどさっきその漢字とかも博士か本当にめったに使わなすぎて、昨晩ね漢字練習アプリみたいなの入れてた博士か携帯に忘れないように日本語をでそれを久々にやっててでその字が出てきたの書けなかったんだよね。びっくりした。分かんなくってなんか見慣れなさすぎてなんだっけと思って全然違うの書いててなんとなくこんな見た目だなっていうのは分かってたんだけど書かない打たない使わないだから本当に分からなくってっていうのでちょっと FPS でも逃げてきたんですけど意外とねまあ TPS やったら楽しかったしやってみるかってそうガチで分かんなかった。なんか使わない言わない書かない打たないだったから打ち込むこともないしな。Sadly, my native language has a whole dictionary for swearing and slurs. That sounds fun though. But yeah, that's like a cute say-so side of me. Let's see how I go when I start playing FPS. This is experiment, guys. It's an experiment of how I'll get corrupted and also a nice documentary of how I will improve in my shooting skill and my gun skill and my gaming skill. Yeah, I might become a gamer and I might become a toxic gamer. So let's see. Let's find it out together. So since it's Apex, I think I'll do it on YouTube. If it was Valo, I thought of going to Twitch, but Apex, let's go. I'm gonna do it on YouTube then. I can't wait to meet Toxic Yori. Really? Oh my. なんか博士かがね、これからどのように変化していくのか FPS 遊んで、どのように性格が変わっていくのかお楽しみに。ということでね、I think I will start to wait. I will make the waiting room. Hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow. It might be tomorrow, I'm sorry. Oh, Jolly is going on a break, so I'm gonna send you guys to Jelly. Please give a warm farewell for probably a not so long time. To Jerry. And for Saturday stream from now on, I might make it an hour earlier. Does that work for you guys? Like 11 a.m. PDT? I might make it an hour early. Ape は多分 YouTube でやります。そしてでちょっと時間を1時間ぐらい早くすると思います。土曜日配信これ全然関係ないアペとやると思いますのでよろしくお願いします。ということで That's all for today. Thank you let's do that. I forgot. Super chat reading. Palabrio-san, thank you! ありがとうございます。Let's blow kisses again. ありがとう。そして、森川根さん、thank you! ありがとうございます。スーパーチャットありがとう。名前、あれだよね、英語表記から変えた？ありがとう。そして、チャンク、thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Angelverse さん、thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. ママケボコさん、thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Villain in Class さん、thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Kyle, thank you for 3 months! そして、Big Bro Family Collection さん、welcome to the hers! Yay! We got a Big Bro family in our hers. Growing bigger. He brought in the family. But yeah, what was it? Don't tell the promise that I made with you guys. Okay, once I reach the 100K thing, no one. Don't tell that, okay? Everyone forgot about it. So, ということで see you next stream. I don't know when I can do it. See you next stream. Forget what? Forget the thing. Forget the thing. The face transition of 100K. When they show me my flexible toe thing. So yeah. By the way, I showed this recently to my sister again, and she had that like disgust face on me. She showed me. She was like, "Ew!" That was her expression when I showed it again. I haven't showed it to her for a long time, and she was like, "Ew!" My flexible toes. Ooh. Apparently my hand fingers are really flexible too. Cause I can like bend it almost all the way back from my thumb. And like my sister can't do it, so she was like, wait, what? And I was like, isn't this normal? But it's not as much as my toe. My toe fingers goes all the way. Like the middle finger of my toe. Is Yuri gonna play either Valor or Your Papa! I was about to read that! No! What kind of trap is that? I'm not gonna read that! I was like, oh, I should answer that. Yeah, I'm gonna play Apex, and then I am not gonna have a Apex play. Of course. Even if I why would I show it on stream, right? Why would I talk about it on stream? I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna be playing Apex, the regular Apex Legends. Okay? We're not gonna have like a Apex play here. We're gonna play Apex, but not the other way around. I do think Pathfinder is cute, though. I could definitely go on a date with him. Anyways, thank you very much for coming. Hope you all have a lovely Sunday. ね、では良い月曜日をお過ごしください。まだゴールデンウィークなのかな、ちょっとごめんなさい、疎くって。ちょっとわからないんですけど。お仕事の方は無理しない程度に頑張っていきましょう。お体ね、大事にね。結構暑いって聞いてますので、もうすでに日本は。ということで、今週も頑張るぞい。あ、カオス Thank you! ありがとうございます。Dear me, my love, thank you! To all of you guys. So golden week, cool. Enjoy golden week. Bye bye.